sets. What is sets? This theory is proposed by Greek mathematician George Cantor. When we are reading this topic sets, what opinion comes in our mind? That set means collection of particular kinds, like collection of cards, collection of teams, so on. So in mathematics he defined set is a collection of well-defined objects. Mean set is collection of well-defined objects. It is very clear to us. Collection of object means we have to collect anything. This object means any type of, as like a team, as like a card, whatever it is. But here we have used term well-defined. What does this well-defined mean? So we can say well-defined criteria for determining is, or we can say may not vary from person to person. Means, for example, let it clear by an example. Best mathematician of India. Now we can see best mathematician of India. Now what is the criteria for best mathematician? If you ask me, the answer will be different. If I ask to anyone else, the answer will be again different. So there is no common criteria for determining the best mathematician. So we can say it is not a set. Why? Because criteria for determining vary from person to person. Now generally we can say that if answer of any question will be same from person to person, then that is called well defined. Now set is always represented by capital letters, that is A, B, C and so on. And its elements are always represented by small letters, that is A, B, C and so on. Is it clear? Now these element of any set element of any sets are also known as member or object. Right now, let us take few examples. For example, collection of vowels. This is a set or not? Yes, it is a set. It is set. Why? Because we know vowels are A, E, I, O, U. You can ask to anyone this question, he will reply the same answer. So it means it is a well defined and we can say it is a set. Second thing, we can say collection of best writers. Collection of best writers. Again same thing. The criteria for best is not common for all persons. So it may vary from person to person. So we can say it is not a set. Right? Now, suppose A is any set which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know all these are called element of given set. If we can ask or we can say 2 lies on this set, so for this, to represent this condition, we are using this symbol epsilon, and which is known as belongs to. If we can take 8, we can see 8 is not in this set, so we can say 8 not belongs to set A. So this will represent as not belong to. Right? Now, next topic is representation of sets. So we know there are two methods to represent a set. First is roster form, which is also known as tabular form. What is roster form and tabular form? In this form, all elements are separated by comma and enclosed with curly bracket. Right? For example, as set of even numbers even numbers less than 10. So we can represent it. A is equal to even number less than 10, it means 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? Second one is set builder form. What is set builder form? In this form, we list or represent the property which is satisfied by all elements, Again, example, suppose it is given to you A, E, I, O, U. Now we can see there is one common property that all elements can hold, that is, these all are vowels. So we can say A is equal to X such that X is a vowel of English alphabet. Is it clear? Now we can solve some problems. Suppose collection of integers. So it is set or not? We can say it is not a set. Similarly, second example, month of year started with alphabet J. So we can say answer will be January, June, July. So answer will be a common. So we can say it is a set. Right? Next example, if A is given to you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and we ask questions as like first is 1 dash A, second is 4 dash A, third is 7 dash A. We have to tell that these are belongs to or not, means these elements lies in given set or not. So first we can see 1 which is not present in this set. So what we can say, it does not belongs. 4, this is in this set, so we can say 4 belongs to set A. Similarly 7, it also does not belong to A. Right? Now next example of roster form and set builder form. Examples. For example, we are saying A is equal to set of prime numbers less than 12. We have to represent it in roster form. So what we can mention, A is equal to set of prime numbers less than 12. We know what is prime number. Prime number, the number which is divisible by itself only. So we can say 2 is even prime number, 3, 5, 7 and 11. So this is roster form. Similarly, in set builder form, second example, if it is given to you that A is equal to 1 square, 1 and 4, 9, 16, 25. Now we can write in this set builder form. So what is the common property here? We can see these all are squares, 2 square, 3 square and 4 square and 5 square. So we can represent in set builder form A is equal to x such that x is equal to, these all are natural numbers, so n, and power is constant, so we can say n square, where n is less than 6, right? X such that x is equal to n square, n means these are natural numbers, and n is also less than 6. So this is set builder form, right? We have discussed all of exercise 1.1. So now you can complete this exercise. If you have any queries, you can ask. Okay, thank you class. Please like, share and comment on this.